So, as promised on midweek video, this weekend we're going to discuss what I use for making these videos in terms of cameras, mounts and all that lot. And just to make things a bit more interesting, we're also going to have a bit of very old, almost original footage from the start of YouTube right up to the stuff you see literally a few days ago. Hope you enjoy this one. Let's get into it. So, how are we all doing? Decided to do this on the back of what Lord Mutt did. I found that quite an interesting video, seeing how he got his videos put together. So I thought I'd show you a bit more. I suppose the easiest way to describe it is the budget end. A lot of YouTubers, you'll see, they're using the fancy video cameras, all singing or dancing drones, the popular brands of action cameras that, yeah, I've always been very much on the budget end. My whole entire current setup is probably under 100 quid. So that's what I thought we'd go through. So let's start right at the beginning. The very first thing I was recording videos on. This was, I think it's Huawei. It was the absolute cheapest smartphone I could get. Didn't buy it with the purpose of doing YouTube. It was just, I need a new phone, and that's what I upgraded to. Were a few issues with this. The camera quality was, well, I suppose it was of the time, really. The big issue with this was the sound quality. So as you can probably gather now at this point, all my recording and all my editing is all done on my phone. I don't have any external cameras. So that was my first phone that I started YouTube on. And let's have a look at some of the footage now.
Well, and it's East Banks Road at Gate Road, that's the most industrial part there. It's causing some problems this afternoon. And on Mersey Road, it's replacing there is a replacement bus services between Liverpool Wall.
So second one we went. This is actually the Mark II. I killed the first one I had of this. I can't remember exactly what I did, but I remember I totally destroyed it. This one fared slightly better. You can see it's a good bit of cracking in the screen. But this was a hell of an upgrade, really. We went to a better quality video. We were sort of running on the 1080p now. Also, the sound quality, as you'll hear in a minute, was greatly improved. I also picked up a little trick with this phone, which I'm using today, and I nearly started using, and I started using when I started doing this phone. This was one I actually started editing with together and actually making some nicer videos. Yeah, YouTube, the editing software I use for YouTube, it's just one off an app store. It's nothing fancy. It's just a free one off one of the app stores. Works great. I think I use UCut at the moment, but go have a look, see what fits your bill, and it's whatever sort of you find works. But yeah, another way of improving sound quality, especially on videos like this, is microphones, which this may surprise you. That is nothing more than the microphone that comes, the headphones that come with the phone. It's free, and it makes a difference. And I promise I'm going to start using it more. So yeah, that was my next upgrade. Hell of a good upgrade. Yeah, well, might as well have a look at some footage from that. So the other thing you probably aren't aware with this phone is still in actual service. I obviously, because I'm recording on my phone, there's certain shots I get that it's risky, and to use my current phone would be a bit silly, because if it happened to fall off and go through a machine, I've killed my phone. Not a great idea. So any shots like these, I'll show you now. So any of these shots, I actually use this phone to protect the one I'm using now with a mount like this. This isn't actually the one I use. This one needs gluing back together. It's gone a bit dodgy at the bottom. But I have another one that's like a screw clamp rather than a spring clamp. So that on there. I'll put that into there because that's only going to pull out again. Oop. Terrible job. And there we go. And that'll clamp solidly onto anything with a bar. You know, like handrail on the side of a cab, beacon mounts it fits on. So you can get that great outside shot. I actually also use this quite often as a in cab mount for my phone, because as good as a lot of basic mounts are, you do find your phone does kind of ping off them and disappear. So this was just a mount off Amazon, nothing fancy. I'll show you the other rig I've got because I've currently got my phone in it. And that's the other rig, my tripod. That is a bendy leg, so I can actually wrap that, say, round a gate or something, or round a bit of hedge. Like I say, this is all really budget stuff, and a lot of it is stuff you're using at the moment anyway. So, I suppose I need to show you my current phone. So, give us a minute, and I'll show you what I'm currently recording on. And so this is the current one. This is actually Samsung S10. There's a few reasons I really like this. You can see massive red because they didn't have it in full blue. But what I really like is these. This one then gave me the possibility to go into doing wide angle modes to get them nice sort of shots like this. And there is a few other things that are quite good on this. The camera is very good. It gives me a lot more options, a lot of which I don't use. So like I said, we've got the different modes. Hang on. From right up close if you're trying to focus on something, your standard mode, and right out into a wide angle mode, which is really makes a difference. We also have video mode. We have, because I do have a bit shaky hands, so you have a steady mode. Unfortunately that's only in the standard mode, but it means you don't get the shaky camera so much. So yeah, definitely really good upgrade, this one. Haven't destroyed it yet. Oh no, tell a lie, I have. This is my second one. I've destroyed one of these already. But yeah, I'm hoping you guys can tell the difference. So that's sort of evolution of the cameras and the mounts, and now we're on to the last bit. Right, so the last piece of the whole YouTube puzzle. This is something I'm still getting to grips with, I'll be honest. I think I've got it figured out, but it's been quite a learning curve. So this is my drone, and we're quite honest. Again, this come off Amazon, like most of my gear does. But this was 65 quid. Bit cheaper than your popular choices. So why this? Well, I had a few criteria with the drones. I wanted the 1080p recording, the high quality video recording. I know you haven't seen that because reading up on it, that's only if you're recording onto the memory card in here. If you record it straight onto the phone, it's the lower quality, hence the reason the drone footage so far has been a bit sort of not quite as good. But the other thing, I wanted a folding drone, and the reason for this, if you just take them off, that's why. That's small enough to sit in the cab with me. Now it does have a controller which I don't know where it went. Ah, there. But due to the lovely way things are done these days, that I don't actually need. I can control it and record everything off my phone, so the controller doesn't actually even need to come out with me. So I mean, that really is a handy size thing. Take it with me quite easily, leave it in the cab. Say, I'm still learning with this. I'm hoping we are going to see more of this in action this year. So that's it, really. That's how I do YouTube, I suppose. Like I said, yes, you can go out and spend four-figure sums setting yourself up to do this sort of stuff. But you can also have really quite a decent setup for doing YouTube for under 100 quid. It's possible. I've been doing it years now, and yeah, it works. So anyway, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I know it's a bit of a weird and wonderful video, but I hope you guys have actually enjoyed this sort of look behind the scenes almost. So yeah, stay safe, look after yourselves. Don't forget to check out the shop. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have enjoyed this weird and wonderful one, don't forget the grubby thumbs up. Stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you soon.
My appetite, don't leave me here high and dry.